Hello, welcome to the final day of my 8 principles of wellbeing for 2023 and beyond. So hopefully you've been getting a little bit out of everything that I've shared with you so far. I know I said it yesterday, I've hit you with everything all at once. That's because I wanted to make a big impact at the start of the new year. So we can go on from there. So number 8 is enthusiasm and joy. I'm trying to remember them all off the top of my head if you haven't already noticed. Yesterday I had to stumble over number 2. I know it's exercise now. So, okay, you've got me. You want me to go through them all. Okay. So number 1 is water. Number 2 is exercise. Number 3 is whole foods. Number 4 is eliminating chemicals and additives. And no, I have got no notes in front of me. Number 5 is breathe or breath. Number 6 is sun. And number 7, which was yesterday, was relationships, mind-filled, that is. And hopefully you'll enjoy the resources that I'm going to put, or that I've put with that. So number 8, enthusiasm and joy. So how did I get to enthusiasm and joy? Okay, so years ago, well, my middle name is Joy, Wendy Joy. And, I've not really ever liked joy. And a few years ago, about 3 years, probably about 3-4 years ago, when I was sharing a lot of this stuff in another capacity, I woke up one day and thought, Joy, that's my middle name. That needs to be, there's a sign in that for me. Okay, because I'm a weirdo, so I look for signs and everything. So that was my cover page for a lot of the year. Could have been for the year, I can't remember, but I had joy. And realistically, isn't that what we're here for, is joy? I know we don't tend to have a lot of joy in our lives, and it's, we blame everything outside of us for joy. I know I've been guilty of that too. It's tough sometimes to find the joy in a lot of the havoc that's going around you. But anyway, so joy was the word back then. And then recently I was pointed in the direction of access consciousness, which I spoke of yesterday. It was founded by Gary Douglas, and the co-creator is Dr. Dane here. And so they talk about ease, joy, and glory. And I just thought, and they talk about passion in a different way that we're used to knowing it. And it sort of made sense to me to see things. Sometimes they have to make sense to me. Sometimes there's no sense in some stuff that I do, and that's quite okay. And other times, well, when it makes sense to me, it means I've been thinking about it a lot and thinking this just, I don't know, this doesn't gel with me. So passion was one of those words that just didn't gel with me, and it sort of created havoc in my mind. It's like everyone's developing a passion, and there's what's your passion, and once you get your passion then you'll come alive, and why do we have to wait for our passion, and then also it's like, I think there's probably a few of you out there listening to this thinking about their passion, and I don't know what I'm passionate about. What do I do? I don't know. And then you go into that state of, oh, well, I'll never find my passion, so I see a lot in the world that we live in today, the entrepreneurs out there. It's always, once you get your passion, this is it, I'll get you there. And yeah, nah, not for me. So I looked at this as, and I've looked at lots of stuff, listened to lots of stuff. And so I decided to cross the passion off the list because that doesn't gel with me, and it may not gel with you either. And just go with enthusiasm and joy, because let's face it, say it to yourself. What's my passion? Ugh. What's my enthusiasm and joy? Okay, I know I overemphasize that, but it's so much more fun when you can think of what really floats your boat. Like, just what are you so enthused about that you could jump out of bed in the morning? Passion. Okay, sorry to all you passion lovers out there. But yeah, so number 8, my principle for well-being is enthusiasm and joy. And I love it. I love enthusiasm and joy. So that's what I'm going with. So what brings you joy? That's like asking what brings you passion. No, that's not what brings you passion. It's what you're passionate about. What brings you joy? This brings me joy. Educating you in everything that I know, everything that I've done, everything that has helped me, that hasn't helped me. And you're going to be hearing lots and lots and lots of it. So you take what you want and you discard what you don't. But I know that this year is going to be an awesome year. And I mean, last year was fantastic too for me. And it's always, it goes up and down sometimes. But so I've hit the ground running this year with these 8 principles for you. And I've changed my podcast cover just a little bit. It'll go back and fro, whatever I feel, because that's me. Nothing's set in concrete because it doesn't gel with me either. So enthusiasm and joy, even just to bring enthusiasm into your life, like jumping out of bed in the morning. I mean, I don't really do that. I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah, it really brings me a lot of joy to do what I'm doing and sharing with you. And I've got so much that I want to create this year. I'm just full of enthusiasm. So that's my 8th principle. I know it's like 2 there, but I just want to hit them together because I think it's more fun. So enthusiasm and joy, get some more of that in your life, and you'll go far. So the reason I don't jump out of bed in the morning is because our circumstances changed a few months ago. And we decided to basically go on the road a little bit. We're in and out of I'm sitting in our office here. I had a nice space that I was creating, and we decided to change it all up a few months ago. So I sleep in a camper, in a slide-on camper. So I'm up the top. So if I jumped out of bed, I'll probably break a leg. So I don't wish to do that, because as you probably know, I water ski, so I can't water ski with a broken leg, and I don't choose to. So in saying that, I'm going to sign off here. So my 8 principles of wellbeing for 2023 and beyond have been done and dusted, well, as the podcast, but you won't be the last you hear of them. And I'd love to check in to see how you're all going. And I will be doing lots of stuff for you this year. So, well, what I would like to do, and I'm going to check in and see what you would like me to do. So thank you for listening and being here. And I just hope you have the best year yet, and create some wellness in areas of your life that have not been so well of late. So all the best for you. And that is the 8 principles of my wellbeing for 2023 and beyond. So bye for now, and I'll see you again soon with something else. Bye.